And Christina Rangio is now joined by Albany Mayor Kathy Sheehan with more on what to expect this year. Christina.
Yes, good morning, guys. And Mayor Sheehan brought the sunshine. Look, we're starting to get into some sunshine now. Mayor Sheehan, it is a pleasure to have you with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is all about celebrating the rich Dutch history of Albany. And I know that you have something very special going on for the 75th year of the Tulip Fest. Tell us about that.
That's right. We have a contingent visiting us from our sister city, Nijmegen, including the mayor of Nijmegen, Mayor Bruels. So we're really excited to have him here. I had the pleasure of going to Nijmegen in 2017, and so we've been trying to get him back here. And of course, the pandemic happened, and that delayed it. But we're really excited because this festival started because as a thank you to the city of Albany for the help that we provided to them. After the war, they sent over a crate of tulips, and Mayor Erastus Corning planted them here in this beautiful garden and started the Tulip Festival. So it's wonderful to have representatives from our sister city here for the 75th anniversary.
That really does make this one stand out. It's perfect timing. So of course couldn't happen because of the pandemic, but 75 years, absolutely perfect. Let's talk just a little bit about the Tulip Court and the Tulip Queen, because I know this is something you really believe in, all about community service projects, literacy projects. They have an important job. What does it mean to you to have these young ladies doing something so positive in the city?
Well, I think it's great. You know, it started as pageantry and it has evolved into really an opportunity for young women to give back to the community, to really get to know our community at a deeper level, to make a difference in children's lives with their literacy program, and to gain leadership development that is so important. And so we have seen women who have gone through the court after it evolved into this service component who are leading organizations, who are entrepreneurs, and who are doing amazing things. So it's wonderful to see, and I always enjoy working with the Queen and the court throughout the year.
Right, the leaders of tomorrow. Let's talk about the pandemic for a moment briefly, just because we went there and I know that we've learned so much from that period. Glad that yesterday that COVID public health emergency nationally has been lifted. What have you learned as a leader moving forward because of that tough experience?
Well, I think it's really important to understand that sometimes when things like this happen, where you don't know what the ending is going to be, you know, normally with a fire, there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. We know what to do. It's tragic, it's horrible, but we're able to provide housing, we're able to connect people with services. But with the pandemic, there was so much uncertainty. So I think part of it was really the importance of communicating hope to people, even through uncertain times. And here we are, at the other end of this. And, you know, again, my condolences to anyone and everyone who lost someone to COVID. You know, we're still feeling the pains of it, but we now have the opportunity to, I think, reflect on what we've learned and also to celebrate things like this. Being outside was something that was safe to do, as we all learned. This place was a sanctuary during COVID, as we sat in groups 6 feet apart, but still it was a place that we could come to. And so I think making sure that we preserve these places is also something that we've learned from that pandemic.
Right, and on the other end now, like you said, bringing back certain events like First Friday is something that's very important to you, fully back this year.
That's right. It's back, and we were able to help with a little bit with some of our ARPA funding to ensure that our arts communities are strengthened by that. But, you know, they really have taken this and run with it, and we had our First Friday, and we're going to have many more. So things like that bring us back together and remind us of what we love about our community is really so important, and I'm grateful that we have such a strong arts community who's leading the charge on that.
Oh, a huge part of the city of Albany. Mayor Sheehan, thank you so much for taking the time. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. The weather is certainly cooperating, so thanks for coming out and talking with us.
Thank you so much.